like to drive. I like to drive straight ahead. But when I'm driving, I'm always looking from side to side. And the reason I look from side to side is I am always prepared to stop and rescue injured animals on the side of the road. And I can't tell you how many times in my life I have stopped and rescued birds, snakes, possums, raccoons, dogs and cats, puppies and kittens. In my car, I always keep a box with a gallon of water, a leash, a blanket, and some cat food. Fellow Toastmasters, Madam Contest Master, not too long ago, I was driving from Sarasota to Atlanta. 6 lanes, 3 northbound, 3 southbound. And as I was approaching the end of Payne's Prairie, which is on the southernmost tip of Gainesville, I happened to look over in the southbound lanes and saw the silhouette of a large turtle who was about to start to cross the 3 southbound lanes of I-75. I could see, so briefly, the turtle's neck stretched up, looking around, completely oblivious to the cars and the trucks, the vans, the motorcycles, the semis that were speeding southbound. Well, I whizzed right past the rest area exit, and I got up to the first exit, and I thought, that turtle is toast. We've all passed turtles on the roadside, flipped over, dead, smushed, and dead. So I kept going. I passed the second exit, and I thought, God, please help that turtle. You are its only hope to cross the 3 southbound and then 3 northbound lanes. Please, God, help that turtle. And I kept going. And then I got to the third exit. And I remembered a conversation that I'd had just a few days earlier with someone who I was trying to help understand what I'm all about, my character. And I had told this girl, I said, I always stop. And in my mind, I could see the italics, always stop. And so I turned around at the third exit and drove past the third, second, first exit as fast as I could, imagining in my mind's eye this turtle spread all across 3 lanes of traffic. And I got down to where I'd seen the turtle, and the turtle was gone. It wasn't in the median, it wasn't on the side of the road, and it wasn't smeared across all 3 lanes of traffic. It was gone. And I began to cry. And I said, God, so often I feel alone. I feel so lonely. Like I'm the only person who ever stops. But obviously there's somebody else. There's at least one person in the world like me, someone who stops, because obviously someone stopped and rescued that turtle. And I managed to cry, sob actually, all the way to Micanopy. And when I got to Micanopy, I turned around, and 25 minutes later, I'm still headed northbound to Atlanta. And I get to the edge of Payne's Prairie, and I look over in the median, and there is the turtle. There is the turtle, looking oblivious around with his neck outstretched, not paying any attention to the cars and the trucks, the vans, the motorcycles, the semis. Well, I didn't waste any time. I peeled over to the rest area, stopped, put my flashers on, jumped out of my car, wearing jeans and hiking boots. And I waited, and I waited, and I waited for a break in traffic. And I ran across 3 lanes, and then I ran as fast as I've run in years down the median towards that turtle who was about to run across the 3 lanes of traffic. And I grabbed the turtle just as he was about to start. And I lifted him up And I could see that he had not crossed those 3 southbound lanes unscathed. He had obviously been rolled. His shell was damaged, and he was bleeding. And as I stood there, waiting for a break in traffic, he was struggling. And I said, please, God, help this turtle to relax. And please, God, don't let the turtle urinate on me. I've only packed 1 pair of jeans. And as soon as I thought that, the turtle relaxed. And we waited and waited and waited as the cars and the trucks and the vans and the semis passed us, until I could run across 3 lanes of traffic with this turtle in my arms. And as I got to the other side, I saw there was a barrier, a grassy embankment, and at the end of the grassy embankment, there was a boggy place with tall grass. So I put the turtle down, and very nonchalantly, the turtle, on its own steam, walked down the grassy embankment. And the last time I saw the turtle, it was disappearing in the tall grass. So I went to the rest area, washed its blood from my hands, and I kept going. And I've thought a lot about that turtle since. I called an animal rescue place and I said, here's the damage I saw. Do you think the turtle lived? And the girl said, those things are built like tanks. That turtle's just fine. So I was happy to think about the turtle cavorting in the boggy place. And I thought, aren't we all kind of like turtles? We get started in life, our necks are outstretched, we're looking eagerly to get into the stream, to get into the flow. And we get into life and we're rolled, and our shells get dinged up. Sometimes we're bloodied. But if we persist, if we keep going, we will reach the boggy place. Now sometimes it takes a little help from above, but if we keep going, we will reach that place of safety and security. I always stop. Even though I love going straight and going fast, so much of life is about going straight and going fast. But so many interesting things in life happen because you look from side to side.